Hello everyone. As always, welcome to the VOD. If you didn't watch this live, you're most certainly welcome around here at any point. Just making sure that we are live here. Cool. I don't hear any game audio, that's the only thing. So we're gonna mute this up, and I'm gonna try and find my phone real quick just so that way I can get an idea of how loud this is for you guys, because in the last stream there was second. So game audio, but there is game audio today, which is lovely. It should be good for now. Now we can just go back to the road. We should be good to go in recent. So, we have a. We should be good to go. Obviously, we're going to live. Continue it. Right, control. So the goal here is just to pretty much finish out this series. Like, I guess you can say we've been vibing. So I did notice off stream after we planned everything out that I did mess up one thing, and that is I was meant to win the classic this year with Hazel Fox, which I didn't do. So that's unfortunate, but that's my fault. I forgot. I was more worried about the Gallop series than the actual rest of the horse titles I was trying to win. So we won't get the Desert Prince this year, and I don't know if I'll continue to race her next year to try and get some more titles. I have not decided yet, but fingers crossed is we just get through this year, get all the progress out of the way, and move on to the next one. Gallop's had a fair time off, so he might be a little cranky today. Oh, we just got to keep an eye on the field. He is still the favourite, he's a strong horse, so still no pressure really, but fingers crossed. I'm not sure if he'll stay on the fence the whole run here, as we've been doing pretty well getting off the fence, so just keep an eye on an early move here from Beauty Valley. Don't want to get stuck on the fence, that's for sure. Just going to double check one more time that the game audio is actually playing through, because last stream I noticed that there was no game audio and it's very quiet. so that's good. Just don't want you guys having to sit there and just listen to me talk the whole time. That's gonna be fun. Don't listen to the beautiful sound effects at the beginning and the music that they have playing in the background. So far, so good here. We're going to win on debut of this series episode. Doing pretty well. As for our goal, that's our final task. Hopefully we can get through. We've got a couple of races left to win. If we can do it, we can do it. It's a huge task ahead of us, but I feel like we're in a pretty good position to do so. So let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. Oh, here we go. A little win. Mad Courage up in the Aquarius. An easy race here. We won pretty much everything we needed to win with him, so I just wanted to try and win a easy race to start everything off. Not sure if I'll continue to race him next year, but we might try. Get a couple more horse styles if we can sneak them in, but it's not a big deal if we don't. Looking forward to retiring some more horses. So for the breeding barn, our breeding barn is chock-a-blocked with good horses, but my horse list is too large and I'm getting a little bit over it at this point. So we'll hopefully work it out, move on, try and get some progress made, and by the end of this episode, fingers crossed, we have 2 horses with the King of Kings title. We're guaranteed to probably get 1, but 2 is a big question mark. So fingers crossed we can do that. If we can't, then we tried our best, and there's always next year. Rightio. Yeah, Courage is just going to leave this field in his dust. He's out by at least 8 lengths as it is. We don't see Fine Diamond making up much ground here. They're actually pulling away, so good signs. Fell and left a run. Still got blue on the stamina meter. Yeah, it's going to be an easy good one win here for Mad Courage, as expected, and ended up winning by about, I'd say, 9 lengths. That performance, nonetheless. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome in. My name's Basic, also known as Andrew, and we play a lot of old horse racing games on the channel. If there were some newer ones that were as good as this, we'd be playing them for sure. So hopefully over the next few years, something really good comes out. You never know. We ended up setting a record there as well with Mad Courage. Just shows how much ability that horse has. So 2 wins to start out the episode. Should be really good. Rightio, we got Omega up again. Nothing in that race. Who we got here? Desert Ending, another good one. X Factor. And that's everyone. So lovely. You love to see that. Abilities. What did we learn about you? Not much. It was a good win last time out, so looking to build on that. If you're a first time viewer to the stream, feel free to ask any questions you like, and try to get to know me, and I'll try and get to know you guys. Okay, so watch Karen Nozzle. Probably likes to set on the back of the field, to be honest. We'll find out shortly. Start for what we want to try and do. Just going to settle in on the inside and hope for the best. So the favourite going to lead though, that's going to be our only issue, chasing down the favourite late, but Omega has proven that even though hasn't received the best odds in late, can still win under a little bit of pressure, so let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. We do get a 7 off the bat, so that's a good sign. If we can get a revolution, we're definitely going to run right into this race, just to make sure when it comes time to pop out, we get a gap and we unleash down the straight. So we're not going to get a revolution here, but let's see what Omega can do. Fairway back in the field, the favourite looking to fight on now. They are still making up ground here, so not a bad performance nonetheless. Can we get back into the money? Not very long left in the race, unfortunately. Here comes that stretch burst ability, and we are going to just jump up into the top 6, but no top 5 finish. Vince, hello, welcome back in. How are you? Hopefully you're having a lovely day. We're hoping to win the King of Kings. Fingers crossed we can do it. And we've picked up a lot of strong horses over the last couple of years, so our Dream Cups team is looking amazing. Glad to see you back for another stream, though, Vince. Welcome to the community. Not the best start there with Desert Ending, if I'm being honest. It's definitely hoping for a perfect start, so we can just lead from the get-go, but we should win this race pretty comfortably. We have a pretty strong horse under our legs, so fingers crossed we get a good result. You always watch my stream, but you barely comment. Well, I'm glad that you decided to start sending some comments in. That's alright. Did you enjoy the last stream? Let me know. I thought the start of it was a bit boring. Like, we just got very unlucky and we lost a horse that we couldn't work out. But other than that, I feel like we're in a really good position. If you want to name a horse, Vince, for the next season, just let me know a name for a colt or a filly, and we'll try and organise that for you, just so you can watch your own horse race. Fingers crossed we don't lose it. I mean, we don't always let our horses go, but when we do, it's either we can't control it, or, unfortunately, the horse is just unworkable. So, little win. Oh, you've got some names? Perfect. That's what we love to hear. Abigail's normally our head name coordinator, followed closely in behind by Marie. So, we love to get other people helping out the streams and having their own racehorses. That's the best thing about this, I think, for me personally, is the fact that it's so inclusive. Like, I know this is a single player game, but it's almost like I'm playing with you guys by my side. So, thank you again for coming back for another stream. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully the regulars can make it tonight. I am a bit earlier than normal, but it doesn't really matter. They can watch it back later at a different time. So that's the best thing about YouTube, is the VODs stay up as a video. So the next test for X Factor will probably be the Continental Cup, if I'm being honest. Mario, I miss my horse in this game, and I love to combine Whirlpool and X Factor. They give me a high and beautiful breed. Whirlpool, I haven't heard of that horse. Do you mean Whirlwind, or is there a horse in the game that I haven't heard of called Whirlpool? And I'll definitely keep an eye out for a horse called Whirlpool, because X Factor produces some really good babies, so. Mario, worst case scenario, my guy, if you want to have your own horse in this series as well. Whirlwind, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, if you want to have a baby in this game as well, just let me know a name for a colt or a filly and we'll get that organised for next season. We've got heaps of time for this one. So you've got Fairy Wish, Blackbird, Great Shot, One and Only. Oh, I love that, One and Only. That looks really nice. Bright Zone's good too, and Best of Me. There are some really good names. Thank you very much. Definitely get those onto the originals as soon as we can. The next crop are really strong too, so fingers crossed for your sake you get a winner. And speaking of X Factor, he's going to blow the Sydney field away. Hoping to get another world here, so we're just going to lay on the whip. Try and win his by as much as we can. The last three names there, Vince, are definitely my favourite. One and only Bright Zone and Best of Me. There's some really fun names. Did you guys watch the Kentucky Derby? Set the record as well. Let's go X Factor. I thought that was a really good run from the horse that ended up winning. Got a insane trip up the inside and was too good for late, so that's lovely to see. So X Factor needs to win one more, Hazel needs to win one more, and then Hazel needs to win one more. And then we're done. So let's get X Factor booked into another race straight away. In a good spot. If my voice sounds a bit different compared to the other streams, it's because my dog decided that he was going to eat my pop filter. So unfortunately I don't have a pop filter available for this video. I need to move some horses out of this race unfortunately, so we can just run you in that. 99 heart though, like that's amazing. I'm in the classic because, yeah, the Kentucky Derby was so shocking. I know, right? Like, I didn't do any form on it, but just watching the race and how it was run when the favourite hit the front on the corner, they were battling it out. I was like, okay, nice break in the field, nice tempo, didn't have to do too much work in the run, and then he started drifting up the track, and I was like, okay, like he's either going to lose his race on protest, or he's going to be too strong in the finish. And then up the inside, out of nowhere, just bang. Now the next question is obviously, can you win the Belmont? If he runs like that in the Belmont, I don't see any reason why he can't. But fingers crossed that everything goes well and the horse recovers well. Longer odds. Top 3 is not bad though.
The horses are on the track.
Night time in my country, so I have limited watch time. Ah, I see, that's okay. It's night time where I'm from as well, so as long as you can tune in and watch as much as you can, that's fine, Vince. Like, I don't expect anyone to sit here and watch the whole stream, so as long as you enjoy what you can, that's all that matters to me. So thank you for tuning in, and if you have to go, that's okay as well. The video will be up on YouTube for you to catch up on anything you missed.
Watch out.
Well, why are you putting your nose in, buddy? Bump your horse, which is going to probably be a bit annoying, but fingers crossed we can finish this race off pretty strong. I'm not sure what this horse's max distance is, but it is a long one, so buckle in. And also, you're from the Philippines. Oh, lovely. We have some people in the stream that are from Puerto Rico. We have some people that come in from Australia. I'm Australian as well. We have some Americans. We have a huge diversity. We have some from the UAE as well. So, welcome in. Definitely good to have everyone joining streams and enjoying them. Yeah, I was born and raised in Australia. I still live in Australia to this day, so my favourite thoroughbred horses are the horses like Farlap, Chautauqua, Winx, Black Caviar, Mystic Journey, she was a good horse on the All-Star Mile, and a few others, but I love some international horses, like you got Frankel, you got obviously Zenyatta, each different range of horses, of course. It's kind of later, it's probably going to come in clutch here, hopefully we can bring this up. I liked horse racing since I was a kid because my dad takes care of racehorses. That's lovely. I grew up in horse racing as well, but I actually grew up in harness racing. My dad's a harness racing trainer, so I drive harness racing horses myself. I'm actually licensed to drive at the races, so that's how I got into horse racing. And I play Thoroughbred racing games because there's no harness racing games. So when I was a kid, I saw this game on the shelf and got Dad to buy it for me and played it ever since. It's good growing up around horse racing. You learn a lot of respect for animals, especially top peak athletes like themselves, you know. What's the first? First that was in racing. You're like a third generation person involved with horse racing. That's pretty cool. It's the same as me. My grandpa had paces. My dad had paces. I own a couple of paces now. Definitely cool. Fingers crossed we can hit our goal in this video. It's going to be a long goal, but I've been aiming for it for the last 3 streams now, so let's get it done. We've got plenty of time tonight. We've got another 2 hours yet, so if we finish it early, I might have a break and play some more Valorant, but for now. Let's see if Sharkbait can pull away here. We have a expression for this horse from Finding Nemo where it goes Sharkbait, wah, Sharkbait, wah. So every time it gets a win, we have to chant that. And because he won so easily there, I did it early. If it's online, Discord, that will only one person, so it might be quiet in one post, but I'm not really too fussed. He started watching you and Genesis in horse racing game and mentioned you in his videos. Yeah, I'm so grateful for Eric, like shouting me out as much as he has. He's really helped support the channel. I love all of his content, and I'm so glad that he got me into uploading videos because I've always enjoyed playing these games, but I didn't have the equipment available at that point in time to record myself. So I got the motivation to get the equipment. I started out making some videos, had a break for a while, and then I got a PC, and now I play on PC, and it's so much easier to stream and record, and all the support that he's given me over the last few months has been absolutely amazing. So thank you for him, and thank you for coming over and trusting his judgment. Can't wait for him to get back on cycle for the Gallop Racer games. I really would like to see his 2003 playthrough make some more progress, as well as his 2004 progress, just to see how he's going overall. But that'll come with time. Like he said, he wants to start branching back out and playing games like Rival Stars and a couple of others to try and help the channel grow and the community grow, which is fair enough, because he wants to be successful and grow and follow the times, where I'm just personally happy just to keep playing some Gallop Racer, so I'm not really too fussed if we don't grow like a superstar. I'm thinking that I'm going to start my first Division Gallop race to 3. That'd be fantastic. Like, there's not enough of us playing, especially games like that, especially the really old ones, so I'd definitely watch, Vince. Like, if you want to start uploading or recording, you don't even have to do, like, commentary if you don't want to. You could just include your game footage, and I'd watch that, because I love watching the older games. So if you decide that you're going to, definitely drop in by a stream or drop a comment on one of my videos, and I'll be one of the first to watch it for you. Because it's fun. That's what this community is all about, helping one another and enjoying like a game that will not no longer be made. Like, who knows, in 20 years this game might be forgotten. You think you're going to start now? Then do it. If you're motivated enough and you want to see how things go for you, then I'll shout you out as well. Like, I'll get Horse Racing Gamer to shout you out, and fingers crossed everything goes good for you. I know, like, it takes a little while to get viewers in and that type of thing, but you just gotta start somewhere. I'll definitely be there to support you because you guys support me. And that goes for anyone that's here watching the stream. If you want to have a plunge into the Gallop Racer pool, then by all means, have a go. If you're confident enough to have a go, then just have fun with it. That's what I try and do. I know that I take this game a bit seriously sometimes, and I get a little bit upset at points when I do silly things, but that's just how much I care about this game. Like, I know everyone's not the same, but I'm a little bit of a ragey gamer, I guess you could say. If you do, Vince, good luck, and you've got my support. Hopefully Big Show can finish his race off strong. We have a huge lead here. This is an important race for us as well, just to block out some of the other horses. Ideally, we want that Secret Alpha to finish in second. Yeah, lovely. No, that's a really good race for us and Big Show. Like, she's not going to win the dirt title this year, but she definitely will help block other horses out, which is what we wanted, so happy with that. Now, as for field, awesome. No one else really finished that we were keeping an eye on. Jody's son is a favourite. Let's have a look who else is in the field. Even Link. I don't really see him as much as a danger, so we should be fine.
The horses are on the track.
Might make some room and move this platter of stuff over. Some cheese and cabana and biscuits over here that I might enjoy a little bit of. Why not?
The horses are in the gate. Go.
There we go. I know this horse doesn't like slow pacing though, that's the only thing, so we just gotta try and keep him a little bit off the pace and hope they run along a little bit. So far so good though. Very strong pace up front. Also, we want to keep an eye on an even Link. You got a 7 to start this race off, so that's pretty good. Just need to make sure that we time our spurt correctly. We don't want to stay too wide, but we don't want to get caught on the fence here, being so far back in the field. We're about halfway through this race, so let's go. There's the stamina to go early, but I don't want to risk losing position just yet.
Okay, this is where the race is won. Show your guts. 2 furlongs to go.
That horse is still swinging out wide. What was going to be the horse to beat? He has a huge lead on the field. Gonna hold on. Really good run by the leader. Like I said, we don't really mind if we lose this race because this is the only category really where we don't have to stress too much. I don't mind if we lose Shady Sun either, so the sprint we need one more from Fox, which is great. One more from X Factor, and then that we're guaranteed to win the dirt now as well with 4 different horses, so that's amazing. Shark Bait getting up, Hazel and X Factor should win that, and then Hazel come on. So we're doing well. Doing really well. Basic Army up, Monsoon back up. We'll check back on her. Don't want to watch that race. Rightio. We're just going to go and see how we go. Let's see if Dark Knight can win a Group 1 here, guys. Basic Army's up there, so not the favourite, but not bad odds here. Close race not good, we've got to keep an eye on. We tried to breathe that out, but we couldn't, unfortunately. Electric Arrow, we got him for that exact reason, and unfortunately, he just hasn't been able to help us. Slow down, you don't need to be leading.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Now take the last corner lead, that's for sure. This horse doesn't have that, okay. But we do have grid, which is interesting. Yeah, we're holding on, we are out in front, but this close race not good, it's probably going to proc. Can we hold on? We are still going to hold on with Basic Army as we win another race here. It was a close one, but we're going to lose it due to that ability, but you're able to hold on. Those are the type of races where you sort of cross your fingers and just hope for the best. You never know what can happen. Only an open, but a win is a win, and I'll take it. Was it back up here? Been performing really well, win on place. Hasn't got much speed, but I'm guessing there's a lot of stamina, so we know how to run this horse. We just got to make sure we get a jump on the field, get out in front, and let them try and chase us down the straight. awesome start here. Tanaka can just go and do his thing as far as I'm concerned, but we're just going to settle here. We don't want to drop too far back. We want to be able to try and get that last corner leader. Yep, so we'll slowly creep up to the 11. And then as we swing for home, we should hopefully be in front. And then just let her unwind. And get a revolution here, that would be huge, but we've won without a revolution here multiple times, so we're not really too worried.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
No revolution, so we know the drill. It's time to go. We'll try and hold on. Here comes the field as always. Furlong and a half left to run. The stamina's starting to drop to 1. Looks like going to be the danger here. Third going to mark it. Half a furlong left to run. The 1 is flying down the inside. Close race, okay, it's going to kick him. We hold on. We come down to the wire. We're going to get pipped on the wire. Going to get pipped on the wire here was Blizzard. Ran out of stamina, just weren't able to get enough of a lead there off that corner. Not quite sure why we didn't get the revolution there. Probably something to do with our pace, but game's been funny and late. Yeah, like I gave it to us because of our spurt, so that's really interesting to say the least, but I was happy with that performance. As for Dark Knight here, Group 1 field, having a look through, Suave appeal. Not the worst horse, but definitely a beatable field if we can get the right run. And through our gate position, not the best, especially with a horse that has pack not good. So we'll try and get off the gate, try and slot back into a position and trying to stay away from horses if it's an option. Inside draws really suck, especially because this horse has a little bit of braking. If we can sneak out early like this, hopefully we can get a bit of luck. Let these horses on the outside go. Should be good from here on out. So far, so good here. Now we just gotta hope for the best as it comes down the straight. Pretty much run the race how we wanted to run it. No revolution, but we do get that spurt ability to hit. Favourite has hit the lead, pulling away from this field, but Dark Knight's not giving up. Still a huge margin between first and second, but here comes the 2 for second. Dark Knight fighting along here. We are not the favourite by any stretch of the imagination. Half a furlong left to run. We have run into the top 3. Can we hold it? We're going to run top 3 in a Group 1. Not a bad performance from the Dark Knight. Just unfortunate for that type of race. Like, it's hard when you get on the corner. If the favourite's got a jump on you, it's very hard to catch them. As for beauty value, it should be a cakewalk.
It's a beautiful night for racing.
So there we go.
Horses are in the gate. And they're off.
Ryan really wants to push for the lead, so we're going to have to grab a hold a little bit here. Radio, we're gonna quickly grab this platter I was talking about. I don't need to inches. Yeah, so we have some cheese kebab, we've got some prosciutto. Not some prosciutto, some salami. Should be really good. Crackers as well.
5 furlongs to go.
Right.
Okay, this is where the race is won. And they're in your home stretch.
What's going on with beauty value here? It took forever to wind up. Worried there for a second we weren't going to win this race. Still going to win, but a little bit scary there for a few seconds, not going to lie. You literally just raced, you can have another week off. You're around the Philly Cup. Right. Grand Cosmos will be able to retire next year, that's awesome. We'll run her in that just to be safe. Let's have a look at these horses, see if we unlocked anything. Nope. Good odds again, and couldn't even better odds, so. Oh well. This horse is still improving. Like, that's amazing. Welcome in. I'll have a look after this race. Fingers crossed. How's she doing? Well? Good morning.
The horses are on the track.
There's not too many people in here at the moment, guys, so hopefully a few more people start to roll in over the next half an hour or so. If not, they'll probably just watch the highlights back later. So, no big deal. We're just going to enjoy some good old Gallop Racer content, and hopefully you guys can enjoy it for as long as you can. If you gotta jump out, feel free to. What have you got planned for today, Kaz? Anything important? But everyone had a lovely celebration for Mother's Day. For those who do celebrate Mother's Day,
Okay, this is where the race is won.
little morning walk with our little family, with the puppy, the dog,
And they're in the home stretch.
and then we got a puppuccino for the puppy, and we got some things for ourselves. It was a really nice morning, and then we got home, played some video games together, and then the rest of my family came over for the afternoon and we had a taco night. So that was lovely. Messed around, we did some trivia, finished the songs, karaoke. Just had some fun, it was really nice. Scary to me that this horse gets bet on as well. Frank's happy again. Right, if I'm being honest, I really don't want to worry about you two right now. Winners and or in the Young Crown Cup, that's a certainty. Right. You can wait till then. You can wait till then. Right, it's pretty much everyone else planned and sorted. Let's check on Cash and see how Cash is doing. Cash money, 5 stars. So 5 star. That's exciting. Rebel's doing good. My socks also doing good. That one slowed down really quickly. So did that one. Where are other ones going? Holy. 4 stars at 0. These horses are going to be really exciting. You know what? We're going to change this horse's name from Opals and Dimes to One and Only. One and Only. Yep. So Vince, this is your horse here. Bright Open Spinning Post should be a champion. That was a perfect match in the breeding barn as well. It's a ladder. Coming race phone. What's wheels left forever? Hopefully we can get the win here. If everything goes to plan, we should definitely run money. Good stuff, what we want. I think I'm full, guys. I just ate nearly half a cabana platter. I still have a heap of salami left that I might pick on, but I think I'm done. Move all the salami up to the front, and then if I decide to pick out the rest of it, then I can. But worst case scenario is we'll just leave it. We lost so much momentum of like getting blocked by the horse. I don't think we're going to get there, guys. We're not. A little bit of momentum blocked. Ended our run. We lost speed off that corner. Look, what do we got? We've got crown jewels up. We need to move beauty value out of that race. Where is beauty value? We can just go in the Tokyo Cup then. But we can't go for that horse title anymore anyway with Hazel because we missed the classic because I prematurely booked Hazel into the Independence Cup. Now, where's X Factor? You asked me something. You need to win the Continental Cup, good sir. And then that should do it. So these two races here will determine whether or not we are able to do what we want to do. But fingers crossed, everything goes to plan. Worst case scenario is we can put X Factor into the China Cup as a last resort. And then just try and run second or something. We got the long shot here with Crown Jewels. Tis on the favourite. Let's see how we bounce back after a poor performance last time out there with Pina Colada.
The horses are in the gate. And away they go. It's a great start.
Let's see if we can get a bit more forward here, Crown. Apparently he doesn't want to run his natural position. You were sad? I still have him. I haven't let him go yet. I was going to let him go, but he's still in our barn. I just haven't run many races with him. He's still around. We'll use him for breeding another time, but we just have too many horses at the moment coming through that are more important. We lost a race with him before. He's just too far back in the field and just couldn't make up the ground.
And they're in the home stretch. Show your heart.
And Crown Jewels is already dropping out, so that's great. Understandably, it's really hard to ride. Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, I don't think it's really my problem with riding him though. I've won races with him, it's just more the fact that I just don't have the time. Wait, what the? Did anyone else see that? It looked like the horse wasn't going to get blocked there for a second, he was just going to teleport through and the game was like last second. Hold up. Oh, that's not allowed. Bye bye. Guys, this is probably the biggest race ever. We should be the winner of this field. We are the best horse in the field. Our first original with 99 speed and 99 staying.
The horses are on.
Wasn't our first original with 99 speed though. Funnily enough.
The horses are in the gate. And they're off. That was
That's a good start. I'm just happy for the future. This is going to be probably our best broodmare out of our originals for a very long time. And I'm excited about that, yeah, for sure. Just don't want to get stuck in a gap there. Time to go. She's gone past him now. Can we stay in front? We've got stamina dropping, but we are pulling away from this field. Very long left to run. We're already in the orange, so that's the issue. Come on, Hazel, you've got half a furlong to go, and she's done it. She's got an Independence Cup. We went early, but I just didn't want to get stuck in traffic. I thought she was good enough to go that little bit earlier, and she proved the case that we could do that. I need to stop eating these M&Ms, otherwise I'm going to make myself sick. Here we go. I'd prefer to win this race if possible, by the way, X Factor, so no pressure, mate.
The horses are on the track.
I think Hazel will be the first horse.
Go. That was a great start.
Oh, good rage. I did post in the Discord that I was live, but yeah, sometimes you don't get the notification, which is a bit tricky. But you're here now. Haven't missed too much. Hazel has won the Independence Cup. This will be the final race that X Factor needs to win for them to win the turf. All the dirt races are completed, so fingers crossed we won the dirt category. I think we do win from here, but you never know. And the last one we need to complete is the sprint, but we're doing well. Vince was talkative for the first time, and he gave out some horse racing names for a couple of the originals, so we went with One and Only for the Bright Opal Spinning Post Colt. So he's got his own horse now. He said he has been watching for a while, he just doesn't talk, but he felt like talking today, which is great. And he said that he's going to start playing Gallop 3 and seeing how it goes uploading it to YouTube. So, a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. I think we've only been live for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Let me check what time I posted the live. Just under an hour. So, you missed a little bit, but not too much. Don't stress.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
You could have told me last stream, by the way, Rage, that we had no game sound. I didn't realise. I watched the stream back today, a little bit of it, and there was no game sound. I was like, what's going on here? I made sure that we have game sound today for you guys. Here we go, X Factor doing what he does best and pulling away from this field too strong. And we've done it. The turf has been conquered. Hazel Fox has won the Gallop World Series turf. No horses are close enough for us to get beat, which was the plan. We won 3 races with X Factor and 3 races with Hazel Fox. So even if they ran second in every single race, they weren't going to beat us. And X Factor sets their record in the Continental Cup. That's amazing. Howdy-ho. Add courage, yep. So no matter what, Hazel Fox will win the China Mile. So we're going to get the Triple Crown. We have officially won the Triple Crown. I mean, not the Triple Crown, the King of Kings title with Brown Cosmos. Because we can't lose the dirt. There's no more dirt Cup Series races. But we do. Abigail, I'm so sorry. Can we just take a moment to say a few words about fairy dust on behalf of Abigail, as she's not here currently? It's gonna be hard. Fairy dust, you were one of our first standout mares. It's unexpected. I honestly thought we were going to be able to breed with you for a few years. you gave your all on the racetrack, you won multiple Group 1s, and you definitely have given us a chance at some really good foals. So, thank you for everything you gave us, Fairy Dust, and I'm pretty sure that Abigail will be very sad that you have passed, but it's our moment for Fairy Dust. I don't think that's enough, guys. We're going to go into the Hall of Fame, because I know that Fairy Dust is in the Hall of Fame. And, that's the wrong thing. Way to ruin the moment, Basic. Right, going to go into the Hall of Fame. Going to go down to Fairy Dust. And we're going to just have a moment of silence for Fairy Dust and her career. May you rest in peace, Fairy Dust. Well, that's a bit of sad news for the stream, guys. That's really unfortunate, but out of our control, unfortunately. In the China Mile. If there's anything that can try and stem the blow of such a powerful horse passing away, is another one of Abigail's horses rising above the odds and winning the King of Kings title. No, she's not here, but in her honour, let's go out and give it our all. Got one race left on this huge grind that we've been on over this last 3 streams. Let's do it. You are right, Kaz. She was just getting started. And welcome back, Vince. Came back at a very sad time. Rest in peace, Fairy Dust. I don't know how to tell her. I think we just have to wait for her to watch the stream back. Oh no, rest in peace. That's a little bit, like, heartbreaking. I was literally just saying at the start of this stream, like, how I take these games a bit more seriously than the average person, and then when something like that happens, it hurts. That actually made me sad. And I feel for Abigail. Abigail, if you don't know, she's one of my biggest supporters on the channel. She watches everything I upload, and she even follows my Twitch streams as well. She's always here. I'm surprised she's not here tonight, actually. She must be enjoying Mother's Day or something. So, not quite sure. We went too late, I'm guessing. And we're dropping out. We just don't have the speed on this horse, apparently. That's all. I'm guessing this horse has a lot of stamina, just not much speed. And I mean, A's across the board, that's a bit ridiculous. We got a perfect start. Now, please tell me we didn't lose Blizzard after that performance. We did. Cool. Rightio, so we have Spinner. Hopefully he can win that race. We have Hazel. We don't need anyone in here. Let's have a look at our 2-year-olds. Desert Ending isn't even in good form, so we probably just leave the rest, yeah. So we're just going to do the 2 races. At least we had a moment of silence for Fairy Dust, unfortunately. We couldn't do anything to save or to prevent that, because we've saved so many times. the game goes on. And let's bounce back. You got to save for Spurt, so yeah, you probably should have started earlier. I was hoping to get a revolution, if I'm being honest, because I honestly thought that we ran the race pretty well. I know the horse has last corner leader, so I was hoping to try and get that, but bad performance on my behalf, that is for sure. I won't let the same mistake happen twice here, though. I mean, this horse is a little bit stronger, speed-wise, so we don't have to start as early, but... Let's see if she's active in the Discord, and I'll tag her. Hey Rage, can you do me a favour? Next time you see Abigail, can you tell her the bad news if she doesn't know already? I can't face her. There we have it. Still gonna tire out a little bit, but that tends to happen in the Cold Cup. Happens most years for that final straight. You got me? Thank you. I think we jinxed it though, Rage. And remember how last stream we were saying how I can't handle the day. I have to tell her that we had to let go of one of the horses out of the breeding barn. And then the breeding barn goes and does that. Radio, go. Gonna have a little bit of a pep talk with our girl here, Hazel Fox. We've had so much determination and so much drive and so much passion over the last few racing weeks and months in this game for you. You've exceeded all of our expectations. You've become the star of the stable. This is your final test today to cross the line and become a king of king. Now, your mum's not here. I know that. But today you need to give it your all because you lost a family member today. And you've got to do it for Fairy Dust. Maybe the game listened and said, okay, let's do it automatically. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all, Rage, if that was what happened. But Hazel's got big shoes to fill today. Got that spurt ability, let's go, Hazel. Gonna drive to the outside on the best course, and here she does it. The Queen of Queens and the King of Kings has arisen here today. She has shown greatness in the passing of Fairy Dust. She has rose to the occasion, and she has become one, if not one of the greatest horses to ever grace the track. The ground shakes as she hits the turf with each stride. Hazel Fox, what a horse. What a reputation this horse has given us, and what a ride we've been on. We didn't have the perfect ride, and she still made that look easy. What a win. Radio, ladies and gentlemen, Hazel Fox. Not many horses were able to do this in their career, but not only has she won the King of Kings, she did it in 1 year. The grind is over, we did it. King of Kings. Wow. Look at that. That looks amazing. We did it. We definitely did it. We've had an incredible year. We've won some really challenging races. We've been up the highs, we've had the lows, especially recently, but we did it. And King of Kings on round Cosmos as well. Just to go that extra mile. Wow. Lovely awards ceremony. Not putting you over 6 furlongs. Yeah, 84, well. You can have some time off. Sweet. And then where's the other horse that wants to run this week? You can wait as well. You run 10 furlongs tops. Good job. Righto, that should be all of our originals and all of our other horses booked. And now we've just got this one last race this year. Sweet. So we just got beauty value in the Tokyo Cup. In favourite as you should be.
The horses are on the track. The horses are in the gate. And they're off. That was a great start.
You guys want to see a match race of the century? We could do winner's version versus Hazel Fox. How do you guys feel about that one? And also, do we want to retire Hazel Fox? Like, we could run her another year. Try and get the Dirt Prince title that we missed this year next year. We could try and get the sprint title as well. Let's race in all the sprint ones so we can get another horse title as well. I know, I saw that. What a race though, what a run. That jockey literally swerved traffic like a traffic conductor. It was amazing. It was one of the best rides I've seen in a very long time. And it won it easy too. Like, it wasn't just a nose or anything like that. He powered to the line. He was pulling away. Like, I know he only got hit the front with like half a furlong left to run, but how far he was in the back of the field compared to where the leaders were on the turn. That horse has an insane turn of foot. Definitely went under the radar for a lot of people on the betting market. And the trainer was right. Like, any horse at that level, you wouldn't nominate him for a race like that and like enter with the prize purse, like the entry fee, I should say. Sorry, you wouldn't waste your money on the entry fee if you didn't think your horse could win the race. So definitely proved that any horse at any point at any time can step on the track and surprise everyone. It was such a good run. It was an exceptional ride. Like, I hope for the trainer's sake and the owner's sake that he can go on and win the Triple Crown. Don't know if he can win the Triple Crown, but I'd love to see it. And there we go, just to top off another exponential year. Hazel Fox, Horse of the Year. Well deserved. 91 starts for 69 wins. Nice. The trophy wall for Hazel just keeps getting filled up to the brim each and every year. Let's have a look through. We can start retiring some horses now. Well, without failure, we can retire. Now, here's the issue. Get rid of... Who are we going to get rid of? Probably Obvious got me. Lovely. And the fact that he was placed in the race 30 seconds before the entrant deadline. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Everything was just like amazing. Story, how things worked out. We're going to get rid of Crazy Hunter. We need to get rid of Rare Emerald. Oh my god. This horse is still getting better. We're not going to be able to retire this horse for a while. So we're just going to go for more titles, I guess. Like, why not? 157 grand, let's go for more. We're going to retire Shady, but we're not going to breed with him. Mad Courage can't even be retired yet, but either can Big Show. Oh, we can retire Mad Courage. Awesome. So we're going to retire him, and we're going to replace... Electric Arrow. And then in here we need to get rid of... I think it's time we get rid of Tender Value, if I'm being honest. He's been good for us, but we need Mad Courage in there. Right, Shark Bait, she needs to be registered. She can be retired as well. Now, she can take Wild Weapon spot. Now, Blues Bird can go. We're not going to use Blues Bird, so that's an easy start. Coco Chanel still can't retire. Definitely will be retired soon, that's for sure. X Factor can't be retired just yet. And then we have the rest of our horses, so... Like, we've just had a really good year. Fork out. That race pretty comfortably. They're all booked. Yeah, let's just try and make some progress from here on out. see if we go around 10 furlongs. Omega's basic army's back up. Silver Hedgehog. So he has won its last 2 starts easily. Let's watch this race on. And Hazel should blow this field away. We're not taking the challenge, there's no need to. Got a new headset today, guys. On the old Afterpay. So I got the Logitech 733s. And I'm enjoying them so far, the wireless. So the only thing I'm not used to yet is they have like a good noise cancellation on the outside. So like I hear my own voice a bit when I talk, but I don't mind that too much. How do you guys feel about hearing your own voice? It's definitely a weird thing sometimes, that's for sure. We could also do the Speed Prince with try and do Iron Horse as well. 12 Grit ones in a single season. I mean, Omega is meant to perform a lot better in this race than what I'm currently doing. Late spurt. That's on my part. Just went a little bit too late. I was reading. I might try and get Monster as well, which is 3 Group 1s in 3 weeks. It's not an easy task, and you've got to have a horse that's very good at backing up. But I feel like we can do it. This guy was meant to be the winner in this field, so definitely got to step up. Carnelio lost last night. Come in, Elite. You never really like start a conversation with like, "Hey, how are you?" Do you? You just come in with whatever's first on your mind. It's great. Elite, something sad happened while you were gone. You might want to watch the stream back, probably about 20 minutes, maybe. I'll find it for you. Yeah, it's about 25 minutes ago, so yeah, 24. If you go back 24 minutes and 24 seconds, you'll see something really sad that happened. Let's just say that Abigail is not going to be happy.
They are midway down the back stretch.
Boxer. Oh. And he lost. I see. I don't follow boxing. I mean, I got nothing against boxing. I just don't follow it closely. Wait, what are we talking about? Go have a look 25 minutes ago. And you'll see what I mean.
2 furlongs to go. So you're got.
Oh, Dean.
An amazing burst of speed.
Dean cost us a race. Are you kidding me? Dean. So we had a little bit of a moment for Barry. We're just going to watch this race. Hedgehog is the favourite. This horse will probably turn into a Group 1 horse, it's just whether or not. Call the Stewards, exactly! Like, that was race fixing at its finest there, Rage. Righty, let's try to do a little bit of commentary here. Righty, they're out of the gates here, and Silver Hedgehog shows some early gate speed for Amuru, but on the inside, challenging for the lead is the Welsh Assign. They're going neck and neck down the back straight, but 3 or 4 lengths back in the field is called the Duos. Without cover and racing quite wide as they're going to the first turn here, Chili Fan happy to take some cover there, followed by Global Moon, Major River, Loud Rich End back on the fence, out wide on the back on the track is the second pick of the market, making a sharp move up the field now is Odd Trigger. Dropping back further into the crowd, we have Alien Disco, Alert Navy, Marble, Screen, Grand Eden, and to see them all out is Clever Navy at the back of the field. 5 furlongs left to run here, and it's still a duel up front. Welsh Assign and Silver Hedgehog, the favourite, doing battle out here with 4 furlongs left to run as they are halfway around that final turn. Odd Trigger, after that early race move, sitting up just outside that second division of horses. A sharp move from Green Eden, going up to contest the lead here with 3 furlongs left to go, and will take the lead here. Definitely an early move here by Nelson. Let's see how it pays off. Coming back, it is Welsh Assign, Silver Hedgehog, Odd Trigger, and the rest look too far back at this point to keep an eye on as they swing for home. It is still Grand Eden out in front, but here comes the Hedgehog starting to pull away, but Odd Trigger with a large burst of speed coming down the outside. But who is the 5? Finding his late effort surge up the inside of the track. Odd Trigger's in front, but the 5 on the inside is going to get up on the wire and grab it and steal this race. The numbers unofficial here are 5, 13 and 9. On the wire, 5, 13 and 9. The favourite did not show down the straight there, but Major River. Nice trip up the inside there for Collins. Made the move at the right time and hit the front. Major River breaking the track record here in a time of 1:48 and 1. The numbers are 5, 13, 9, 1 and 8. Your unofficial dividends. Why are you rapping? Was that too fast for your elite? I thought I did well there. Right, the video I'm uploading is taking so long. That's why I stream, okay? So then it's straight to YouTube. Abigail doesn't know yet. Abigail's not here today, Elite. And I don't have the guts to tell her. So... yes, big sad. You'll make a great race caller. Thank you. I tried my best, sir. It was a huge run from Major River, though. Found the gap late, but Silver Hedgehog definitely couldn't go on with the task. I like to mess around and just do some race calling every now and again, especially when I'm playing this game. You did good because I couldn't understand 75% of it. The same thing happens when professional commentators, so you did good. See, it's just understanding racing, I guess. Understanding where the races are, what horses are doing what. And if you don't know every horse in the race, it can make it very difficult. I think the thing that makes like the best race callers as good as they are is their ability to look at the field and try and determine who's going to win the race at what point. Like, for example, with Winx, being able to pick Winx back in the field and like follow that horse down the straight. And she's still winning Group 1s. Look at her go. She can probably race another year, if I'm being honest. Fairy Dust passed away. She was in the breeding barn and they gave us a notification at on the after the Independence and Continental Cup, we won those races, and then we went to the next screen, and it had notified us that she had passed away. So we were very sad. Yep, broodmares can pass away. It's been in the game forever. It's sad when it happens because it can happen at any point. We need to win this race, by the way, if we're the favourite, because I haven't. Last 2 races I've had bad performances. And Pina Colada is up as well, so. We need to do well with Rocky this year. Remind me to do that because he'll replace Leah. We retire Coco Chanel yet? No. Yep, so I'm very sad at the moment for Abigail. And I told Rage that he has to tell Abigail what happened. Because I just can't face it. We had a little bit of a celebration. We went and watched her Hall of Fame entry, and we had a minute silence for her. So definitely celebrated, lost but not forgotten. These things unfortunately happen in this game. That's the thing. Unfortunately, the same thing can happen to Hazel. She's such a good broodmare. Touch wood, it doesn't happen, but that's why I prefer breeding really good colts, because even if you retire them and they're in the breeding barn, you can keep them there. You'll stay in until your vid's uploaded. That sounds good, Vince. I'll go to bed after and I'll watch it. So, are you just uploading it to this YouTube account, Vince Ural Sanoy? I don't know if I just butchered your name, but it's hard because you need to go so early. But we're still fighting. Here goes the favourite. Oh, these horses down the outside are going to kill us. We're not going to run. Monsoon is going to be a pain in our backside, I believe. That's 2 bad races in a row. It's either the horse is gone or we have one more chance. So we'll see how that goes. Keep trying to ride Blizzard like I rose Monsoon season. No, you can't do that. They're different horses. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. If you're new, feel free to drop a comment and join in on the conversation. If you just prefer to watch, that's also perfectly fine. A bit of a scratchy start here with Pina Colada. I don't know. If you can mention her, but I'm not quite sure if she's even at home at the moment. So I mean, I put in the Discord that I was live, and she's not here. And normally she's pretty switched on with it, so she might be busy today. Can you stop bumping me, please? What are you doing? I'm going to get a protest because I blocked it too. Calling it now. I mean, you can mention her. She's going to see it eventually anyway. That's no question. Well, she's probably just going to watch this stream back, because she's going to realise she missed a stream. And, unfortunately, she's going to see it. Like, I think we did enough to appreciate Fairy Dust by celebrating her career. And everyone typing some rest in pieces. Okay, we didn't lose her, but we're on our last draw. I honestly don't have any idea how we're going to tell her. If I could ride any horse, who would it be? What is your Discord so I can tell her the... I'll grab the link for you, Rage. So you can join the server. There you go. It should be a winnable field as well. Is our horse in here? No, not our horse anymore, but... Still a hedgehog. Like, if a Maru can't win on him, then I feel pretty confident that that horse is just a sad excuse of a glitch, and there's nothing we can do about it. And as we do, start heavy favourite now. The only issue I have is the fact that we need to race this race perfect because of her condition. Every time I'm gonna stream, I get lazy. But yeah, that's called stream motivation. And you've got to... Like, I know it's hard to stream to no one. Don't worry, sometimes I do it. But you've got to forget that the number of viewers is there, and you've just got to talk as if you're streaming to 100,000 viewers. I know it makes no sense because obviously you can't read the chat and you can't have these conversations like I have with you guys. Like, I've only got a couple of viewers at the moment. People drop in, drop out, drop in, drop out. That's fine. But you've got to talk the whole time as if you are streaming to heaps and heaps of people. So then when people do join, that you're upbeat. Because otherwise you're just going to get exhausted. You're going to feel like you don't want to stream because it's a waste of time. And let's be honest, I gave up on playing this game as a recording because I had too many horses, and then everything happened with the 2003 series, and now look where we are. We have a horse called Hazel Fox that blew the world away. I'd nearly say that Hazel Fox is the black caviar of our series. Like, I know she's lost races, but she's not going to lose anytime soon. I just posted it, but if you watch, I don't mind it. Don't mind the background noise. No, that's fine. I don't mind background noise. I just want to watch Gallop Racer content, so what I'll do is, right now, I'll search you up. Did you just upload it in the Gallop Racer content? Oops. I just knocked over a heap of M&Ms all over my desk. Perfect. Found you. I'm going to drop a subscription. Oh yes, and you're playing on your phone. That's awesome. Sweet. But yeah, dropped a subscription. I'll watch that one after stream. But yeah, awesome. For everyone who is here, you forgot to mute the microphone. No, that's fine. It's all good. If you just search up Gallop Racer and then go to filters and change it to upload date, it's the first one, and then you'll find his channel. So it's easy to do. That's why when you do your streams and stuff, make sure that you have Gallop Racer in the tags, so then when people search up Gallop Racer, he's going to find, which is what he's done. What I'll do is to make it easier. Oh, we've got new babies. Ooh, Fairy Dust. And this is Fairy Dust. Be right back, I'll do a part 2. Awesome. That's the spirit. This horse is going to be amazing. At 1 year old and already 5-star future. So Fairy Dust has got some bloodline going, so it's not like we miss out, unfortunately. But do we keep going with the Red Lady line? Because I'm about to give up. Guys, what do you think? Because I really want to give up on the... We already have her in the thing, so we're going to get rid of that. Sunny side up. You can't let Fairy Dust lineage die, or Abigail can make you die somehow. I'm not going to let it die. No, no, no. Never, never, never. New Rock of Time is a good horse. Sunny side up. I think it's time we get rid of Spinning Post. Really don't want to, but it had to be done. That's my way to pay respects to Abigail. I got rid of my favourite horse to show how much she means to the channel. If that doesn't show my support, I don't know what will. And we need to register Coco Chanel. Now we can retire Coco Chanel, and we can put Coco in the Hall of Fame. We'll take out... Take out Spinning... Actually, yeah, we'll take out Spinning Post, because we don't need Spinning Post, you know. And then we'll take out Sunny Side Up for Coco Chanel. Oh my god, guys, look how many horses we don't have anymore. Shiva the Tigress is her name. Okay. Okay guys, we're down to all of our originals except for Desert Ending. We're gonna get rid of that line. That line can just go. I don't like it. This one will definitely need to have some good racing, so... You know what? You can win the Universal Cup this week. Pina Colada, you're a turf horse. You can run 10 furlongs. 10 of value and Tropical Punch. You can run the second cup. Dark Knight. Free Spurt. It can do anywhere pretty much. That's interesting. I haven't even worked out what your distance is, so we're going to put you in a race you probably shouldn't be in. Which is like the King Cup Sprint, and we'll see how you go. Yeah, I didn't make my Discord. I had a friend make it for me. So I was lucky enough that my friend was pretty good at making servers, so she made me this server and connected pretty much everything up for me, which is amazing. Yeah, so we're going to make the decision to get rid of Crown Jewels. He just isn't performing. Let's check out these foals one more time. So, luckily enough, we have Rose Quartz, which is Fairy Dust's foal. Sadly enough, we did lose the mum, but hopefully this horse here will definitely replace her mum in the breeding barn. But fingers crossed that she's as good as her mum. That's it. Now we wait. Spinner's End here. Oh, look, Golden Arrow. I didn't realize that Golden Arrow got that good that quickly. Thank you, I did get the notification. Right. Just don't understand why the game had to do that to us. Oh, the Kentucky Derby was amazing. Rage and I talked about it before. Like that was one of the best rides I've seen in a Group 1 in a very long time. Like, he manoeuvred through the field. He didn't try and push the pace early. There was a heap of pace on up front. He decided just to stay back, hug the rail, and then just duck and weave through the field. Like, yes, he was lucky that the favourite decided to try and veer up the track, but to save as much ground as he did, and then for that horse to still have that turn of foot on the inside of the track where it was already rough, like, that horse won that easy. Like, I know the distance and the margin wasn't that big, but you got to think about how much ground he made up. He made off, I think it was at least 10 lengths. He was off the pace going down the back, and then as they turned for home, he was still about 6 lengths off the lead. And then not only did he win by a couple of lengths, he also pulled away on the wine. So if he can step up over the distance, I think he can be a real chance to continue his chances in the Belmont. Like, he finished home and he came home very strong. So he's definitely got the fitness in him. He's got the legs, he's got the ability. So he's a proven distance horse. It's just whether or not he can back up. So fingers crossed for the owners and the trainers that they can get him right and get him sound for the Belmont. And if they do, then they're going to have a very solid chance at a Triple Crown winner. But now, what an amazing story that would be. A horse that was 90-1, winning the first leg, goes into the Belmont, a little bit better odds, and then goes into the Preakness as the favourite. It'd be the true underdog tale that we all would hope for. I'd love to see that happen. I mean, it probably won't happen, because there are some very strong horses over in Africa at the moment. But I can see the headlines now. Honestly, McDonald would have won. The guy holding him in the gate held him too long. Then 2 horses made him a sandwich. Then he ran middle inside of a proceeded the whole race and still got 5th. That's the thing. I don't agree with that. It's Preakness and Belmont, yeah. I got it back to front. But I disagree with that because guy holding him in the gate, like, he shouldn't be held in the gate. If the horse had manners, the horse shouldn't be in that situation in the first place. You know, if you've got a good horse in the gate, if a horse can't get out of the gate, that's not the person holding its fault. Any other horse doesn't get that luxury, so I think that really comes down to the horse. You can run 8 to 12, that's good. See if we can put you in the Celia Cup. I mean, and it's horse racing. As for the sandwiching thing, yeah, that's unlucky, but that's horse racing. If you're back in the field, that's what's going to happen, unfortunately. It happened to him. But that's all racing, as they say. Part 2 is uploading. Awesome. Now I've got a couple of videos to watch when I go to bed before I tuck in and go lights out. You guys watch anything before you go to bed? I can't go straight to sleep. I need to wind down first, I guess you could say. You place 20 horses in a field, someone not going to get their dream run. Exactly. Horses have things we call paraphernalias. They hold the horses at the gate and let go when the bell sounds, so all the horses have similar starts. I mean, yes, they have that, but not every horse has that. Because most of the people that are actually holding the horses are to try and keep them calm.
The horses are in the gate.
One of my friends in the harness racing industry is dual coded and she's a jockey. And she was telling me about it. Not every horse has them, it's optional. It's so those horses that have not the best gate manners can be tried to keep like a little bit calmer. Because all the gates are on a timer and they should all open at the same time. When the guy presses the button, they should all open simultaneously. And if that was the case, that that horse got a misstart, they would call the race a no race. I know it's a big race, but they would have to call it a no race because it's unfair that that horse got a disadvantage at the start. It happens all the time in harness racing. Because there's a thing called standing start races, so sometimes the tapes can get stuck around the horse's legs in that. So if a horse gets, it's like the tape ran around and it was meant to be the favourite and it ended up like getting stuck at the start, they'll call it a no race. I thought it was for all horses, but you could see the guy still holding the rein. Oh, I see. Well, he's either going to get fired, which is, I reckon, what's going to happen, or he's going to get a very big fine. And part 2 is up. Awesome. Thank you so much, Vince. I'll watch those videos and hopefully the next few episodes are up. You make a lot of progress. It's only a 5-minute video. That's all it needs to be. I do longer videos because it's easier for me and I enjoy doing long streams and that type of thing. Well, they would have done it if he finished top 4, if they don't call it because horse wasn't going to win. It depends on the distance. It's not so much where the horse finished. Like people have this thing that if a horse finishes 10th, they can't protest against the winner. It's actually false. It's the distance the horse gets beat. So, for example, if a horse wins and wins by, say, 4 meters and interferes with the horse that ran second, and the horse loses 5 meters, they can still protest. even though they look like they got smashed on the racetrack. It's more about the distance beat, and you have to prove as a as a driver or a jockey, that, for example, here's a situation. That horse interfered with me on the corner, shifted me out on the corner. I lost 4 or 5 meters because I had to go wider on the track, and I also had to grab hold of my horse so I didn't lose my ride and lose my mount. And you've got to defend that. And it's also the person who won's job to try and defend the fact, well, I didn't drift you up, your horse shifted up the track, and as for you grabbing hold, that was your decision. You could have decided to push wider on the track or grab hold of your horse earlier. Just things like that happen. I mean, he lost way more than 3 lengths at the start, which was about what he lost to. But that's the thing, he has to try and determine, yes, he lost 3 lengths, but he has to argue that. I lost 3 lengths at the start. Okay. So then they have to try and argue, well, would he be able to make up that 3 lengths on the other end of the racetrack based off where he finished? And that's where things get a little bit touchy. I mean, I'd love to see this horse bounce back and win the next leg. But if the horse is as good as you think it is, it should have no issue doing it. Like, it won't be a Triple Crown horse, but it can definitely be a good Group 1 horse. So... it's gonna be Gothic value. Unfortunately, that's how racing goes sometimes as well, I believe. Like, I've had drives where I thought I should have won, and then I got interfered with, and that's not how the steward saw it. But it's strange that they have video evidence of, like, them holding the rein, and there was nothing done. I'm guessing there will be a article within the next few days regarding the situation and what happened with that person that was holding the rein. So pretty much just watch this space, is what I'd say.
They are midway down the backstretch. Okay, this is where the race is won.
Well, even the horse racing seems like a wholesome sport. It has a lot of money washing and mafia behind it. Yeah, but now you're getting too much into the politics of it all.
2 furlongs to go.
Like, I wouldn't sit there and say that that horse lost because the mafia was involved. Like, that's a step and a half. Like, that's a leap. I mean, there's no evidence saying that it can't be involved, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that that's not possible, but definitely a leap. What was that goal? Top 3, and we were meant to... And you just change your profile pic? Awesome. Be good to watch these videos soon.
The horses are on the track.
We'll probably just get through. We'll do our breeding for the year. And that's probably where we'll end it, I reckon.
And the way to go. A great start.
And your name, awesome. And it's me, Vince, lovely. So, Hopefully you enjoy uploading your videos and you have some success. Everyone search up It's Me Vince on YouTube, or just search into YouTube Gallop Racer, and then in your filters change it to upload date. And in that section you'll be able to see his videos that have been posted. So it'll make it easier for everyone. What is happening here? We should be winning this race by a country mile. We're only just going to hold on. I thought we were going to lose that race there for a second. You're going out today, but hopefully you stream. I hope you do, so I have more content to watch. How do I get a B for positioning when I'm a front runner who led the whole way? I feel like this game doesn't really like the front runner ability too much. Like, I feel like it punishes players. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. We got Hazel back up in a group 1, and we also have Rocky Road, his first attempt. Where is Desert? Could win the cherry, but she won't be ready for that, so I might just put her in the Britain guineas. Yeah. I think for double S you have to be three lengths in front minimum. No, like she was too far in front then, that's what I mean. Like when you activate that front runner ability, like the ability. Later, everyone got to take the wife out for Mother's Day. Enjoy your Mother's Day. And I know it's not your Mother's Day, but hopefully have a good day. And thank you, Kaz. See you next stream. Fingers crossed anyway, we'll see you next stream. That should be a win, and hopefully we can win this with Rocky. Rocky will replace Rare Emerald for his position in the breeding barn. With all the abilities you got mid-race, you should have won by a lot. Yeah, exactly, that's my thoughts exactly. Sorry, I skipped over your message there. They just came in all guns a-blazing.
The horses are on the track.
In 2003, I was opening like 10 lengths on the field with Wonderwell. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in 2003, you can lead by as much as you like, as long as you're not over-racing your horse, like tempo-wise. But in this game, it sort of punishes you if you're too far in. That's what I've noticed anyway. You know what we haven't got with Hazel? That's a revolution in a very long time. Every time I got Wonderwell, I lose the first race with him. Really? Why is that? Any particular reason? Bit of pace on here earlier. You know what it is, I just can't get a revolution with Hazel. Obviously we don't need it, because look at this, like we're just going to fly away from this field. Tradition, my dad rode him in the first time I got him and got like 7th, and now it's just tradition. But I try to win but I can't. So you think you're cursed, is that what you're telling me? That's actually funny. Spooky. Yeah, like they gave us an S for our start, and that's why we don't get a revolution. It's alright, it's still one. And Rocky Road is going to start favourite in the Universal Cup. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Leah, this is our only good foal out of that combination, and some reason I bred them together 3 times.
It's a beautiful night for racing. The horses are in the gate. And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
It's your dad's favourite horse, so I basically stole it from him and now I'm cursed. I don't believe in curses. I think everything happens for a reason, sure, but... Glad we got rid of a lot of horses for breeding this year. Now that's going to be weird. Picking the breeding partners without Abigail or Marie. I can't remember the last time that happened.
And they're in the home stretch. Show your guts.
I mean, our first crack at a Gallop World Series race, Rocky's fighting is starting to pull away from this field, but a close race not good's going to kick in. Rosie Canary on the inside, but Rocky Road too strong. Gonna hold on. First crack at the Gallop World Series wins the most prestigious race in the whole game. I'd love to see that. So Big Show needs to go to Mad Courage. There you go, perfect match, awesome. Coco Chanel. You're cutting crystal and flaring bridge. No complaints. No complaints. Don't seem compatible. Kinda want to do that because they both have like special abilities and see what happens. Red Opal, no complaints, and Slip Anchor. Compatible. What have we got? Tender Valley on Spinning Post, okay. Nah, I feel like we just do this one. All positive abilities, and then we can cross these two. Because they both have, like, look at that. She won't pass on lightning speed because it's not her main ability. That's annoying. Belly and... Yep, that could be exciting. I think we just go this one for now. Like Shark Bait, Tender Valley on Big Show, then we cross it with Mad Courage. But let's have a look at the other horses and the options first before we go and lock these in. Okay. I've already done that one. That's already been locked in. But yeah, Shark Bait to Mad Courage, see? And Round Cosmos, I don't want to go take her to... She can go to anyone. No complaints. No complaints. No complaints. Complaints. No complaints. Oh, we go to oh, okay, that's an interesting thing. No complaints. And last but not least, no complaints. So it doesn't really matter who we go to here. So let's have a look. We have speed and staying. Speed and staying, pretty much. I reckon we go to winner's version. And we give these ones a break. We give these 4 a break this year. I think that might work out. Yeah, I think we just do the 4. And round Cosmos first. You doesn't conceive. Are you kidding me? There's nothing I can do to stop that. Rightio. The next race I need to win is the mile sprinters. Wait, the mile? What? I think I need to win that and then win that. Yep, so spring mile is, I'm guessing, the race I need to win. Yeah, the Royal, the Spring Mile, then the Sprinters Cup, and the Mile Cup, all in the same year. So we're going to win the Spring Mile. Letting you go. Rocky Road. The ones that you race are your original. Ooh. That sounds exciting. Can you just tell me what your stamina is? And only 3 falls, so that's what we said we're going to do. I don't know where we run this horse next. I mean, we've got no real rush. We can race it pretty much whenever we want. I mean, we could just race it. Omega is booked in the Cherry Cup. So pretty much everyone's booked from here on out. Do we want to have a look before we go? Nah, I don't want to lose her. Just because she's hard to think. Let's have a look at our folds and then see how they're progressing. This one's going to be an absolute beast. Every one of them's pretty good, actually. As for our new ones. Right, we've got some horses to name. You're not going to string as a James? Yeah, that's fair enough. You got a horse to name here, by the way. Rage. Hot Dolphin and Pink Bridge. Bright Opal and Sunny Side Up. Winner's Version, Eager Saint. Tender Valley on Spinning Post. So this is the last horse from Spinning Post. No. That I know of. Pinkies. Don't like that. We're not naming a horse pillowcase. Gold Rush. I like that. I'm not good with names. I know you're not good with names. Don't you worry about that. Let's have a look. Yes, we did, apparently. Best breed went to Flimsy twice. So you don't get to name this one. No, Arrogant Cross is there. This is just a full sibling. You know what? Because this is a filly, we're going to name this one Lovely Cross. So they're going to be full siblings. One's going to be the Arrogant, and one's going to be the Lovely side. We're not having Arrogant Dancer, we're going to stick with the Cross. So we've got Lovely Cross and Arrogant Cross. So we've got the two Cross. It can't be Lonely Cross. What do you mean Lonely Cross? It's Lovely Cross. Because I'm lovely. Let's have a look at your other names that you said before the events ages ago. Let's have a look. Scrolling up. Here we go. I like Bright Zone. Bright Zone makes sense for this one because sunny side up and opal, so like the sun shining through. So this is Bright Zone. Go. And last one up for grabs. Anyone in particular want this foal? If not, I'll just name it myself. It doesn't have to be something. It's the two devils sitting on each shoulder. So you've got the Arrogant Cross on one shoulder, and then you got Lovely Cross on the other one, because they're both by the same parents. And then we can go back to the Arrogance after they have babies, depending. Leave that one to Abigail. She's gonna have the one next year. She's gonna have like the superstars from like Hazel. I want you guys to have one because this is a winner's version. Whose foal was winner's version, by the way? Was that Kaz's? I'm pretty sure it was Kaz's. Winner's little girl. Saintly Wonder. I love that. Awesome. There we have it. Saintly Wonder. Saint D. Okay. And it keeps a saint. I like that. So they're up all. That's going to be a very cute foal. Them two look very similar, except for that horse has an extra sock. But hopefully these horses, Blue, do you speak a different language? No, I do not. I only speak English. Sometimes I speak bullshittanese. It's like bullshit, but... I'm a bit sad that only a couple of our mares, like Monsoon didn't conceive, and Round Cosmos, our newest edition, after winning King of Kings, doesn't. Really excited for what? Shark baits, baby. Let's do a quick save. You didn't spell it right. It's Bullshittinise. ESIE. Bullshittinise. Cool. So we know the game plan with Hazel. We know the game plan with Rocky. As for the rest, we really don't mind. Rightio, so what is the time? It's 12:13. Yeah, I should probably call it there. I did say I was going to do a short stream. But I kind of want to keep going, that's the thing, but then I also have work tomorrow. See my issue? How many horses have we got races? We've got less than what we had. We're going to get rid of that one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 horses. Hopefully see you tomorrow on your live. I need to sleep. No worries. Thank you, Vince, for uploading, and thank you for tuning in. I think I'm going to call it there anyway. I want to keep playing, but I know the right thing to do is to finish the stream here. We've had a really good stream. We've had a couple of low points, but we've also had a heap of highs. So just say one more time just for good measure, just to make sure we don't lose any of our progress. And the way we're going to finish out this stream is just to look at these horses' titles. Like, look at that. How good does that look, guys? Majority tried Abigail. Yeah, he was meant to. That's what the whole point was. That's why I actually just got him a better word. So I'm cracking up on it, so fair enough. So we've got Gallop Race, the journalist, all-rounder, Horse of the Year, and King of Kings. So this year we're aiming for Prince of Dirt and Prince of Sprint. So she'll race for the whole of this year, and then she'll retire. As for Rocky Road, he had a slow start to his career, but he's definitely found form late here, and he'll continue to target the Dirt Gallop World Series races. As for Pina Colada, probably the turf. Has all positive abilities. And then Dark Knight, I'm not quite sure yet. Not the best horse, we have better horses from both of them, so he might just retire. And then these crop here is a little bit disappointing, if I'm being honest. So we'll see how we go. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next stream. Good luck with winning 3 Universal Cups in a row. I bet you can do it too. So, bye guys. Much love. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one.